should I have for lunch? I am bloody starving. Oh, I can't get anything done around here. Hello. Speaking. Your name is what? Oh, Karlsheim Rubeniger. Right. Sorry, mate. Your accent. I thought you said something else. Yeah. Bayern Munich. I know who you are, mate. How can I help you? An interview for the Bayern job. Wow. Well, no, thanks for the call, mate. I appreciate it, but I'm not interested. Yeah, no, I know the history of the club, mate. I'm not an idiot, but what I have here is better than anything you can offer. Have you seen Bernard and Rafinha, mate? They are better than anything your tin pot German club has. Yeah, mate. Yeah, for sure. Maybe next time. You're right. All right, good on you, mate. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 52 of the First Star Challenge with Everton, our bid to win the Champions League with the club for the first time. And today we can take a big step towards that because we have the first knockout round, first leg in Milan against Inter. And first up, we're going to play Brighton in the FA Cup 5th round. So hopefully we'll be able to progress in that as well. Now, since last episode where we had a bit of a mixed bag against Chelsea and Arsenal, just the one game against Fulham. And it was a good performance, a good strong performance. Lookman, Vlasic with a penalty and Bernard with the goals. They got one back when we were 3-0 up. Just to keep us a little bit interested, but it was okay. You can see player ratings there. We were the better team. We had the more shots. We had more of the game. So overall, that was a deserved result. Now, the other thing that's happened, as you've heard, is we did get offered an interview for the Bayern Munich job. Obviously, we turned it down. We're not going anywhere. But, as I say, it's nice to be wanted. Now, if you have a look at the league table, you can see we're up in third. The United do have a game in hand, so they could potentially jump us. 2 points back from Liverpool. Can we finish this season the best team on Merseyside? Let's hope so. We're 7 points back from Manchester City. 12 games to go. It's going to be tough, but you never know. You never know what we can do when you're playing well. So, league gets put to one side here, though. It's all about the Cup and the Champions League today. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out to face Brighton. And as you will see, I am very much favouring the Champions League right now. We're going with Rajkovic in goal. He's going to get, we need to keep him interested, so he's going to play the cup games. Timon, Stark, Taylor, and Kenny. I'm expecting Brighton to sort of play a lone striker and a number 10. So what I'm going to try and do, I haven't done this before, I'm just going to experiment with Stuart Taylor as a stopper, Stark on the cover, just to try and put a bit of pressure on the number 10 there. So it's going to be Berg and Davies in midfield, two of the forgotten men almost this year of our midfield. Lookman, Gomez and Calvert-Lewin, they are sort of the middle three, in behind Terry Cook up top. Hopefully, he's got 9 goals this year, it's his best year for Everton. Hopefully he'll get at least his 10th, maybe 11th and 12th this game as well. So they are indeed playing sort of a lone striker and a number 10. So we'll try this, experimentation, see if it works. It may or may not. What do we want to say to this? Let's go maybe a passionate, where the favourites go out and leave them to know. Let's give the fans a performance. Where the favourites give the fans a performance. Some calm, we have faith. I just want to be a little bit careful here because these aren't the guys. This isn't sort of the first choice team. So, I don't want to put too much pressure by saying I expect a win, but I do kind of, these are good footballers, so they should be good enough to get the job done here for us. Now, I did zoom the skin back out from the 125% back to the 100%. No one kind of said it that was any better for them, so if we do it this way, you get more information on the screen, and if everyone was having no problem seeing in the first place, then, we're better off having the information. Gomez! Oh, it's off the bar, it's there for Stark, and the keeper's made a double save there. Unlucky, perhaps. All right, it's a carbon copy. It's a replay, and this one goes in. It's not a carbon copy. Sergio Gomez puts it in the back of the net. I tell you what, the keeper did outstandingly last time. I'm not quite so sure he did as well that time. That looked very much like it went down the centre of his goal. Yeah, I mean, it's a good effort from Gomez, but I think the keeper should be doing better there. But that's okay. We will take that and run. We'll demand a little bit more of that, please, boys. And on we go. You may have noticed we do have Toby Berg and Gary Turpie on the bench. If things are going well, we will look to bring them on in the second half. As I said, we'll just kind of see how it's going here. A lot of space out there for Gross. A lot of space out there for Knockhart. What's going on with our defence here? Berg's got across really well. Excellent stuff there, Sander Berg, to shut down that attack. Looks to go long. Oh, Cook's done brilliantly there, but sweeping up. Douglas always starts out at Man City, I think, doesn't he? He's one of their young midfielders. Anyway, this is becoming a long old highlight. Can we win this ball, please? We can with Stark, but they've picked it up. Oh, long highlights tend to mean goals, and we don't have the ball. Knockhart again in too much space. We've blocked it, but again it comes in and it's off the post. Oh, how have we got away with that? I just want to check what is happening here with opposition instructions, perhaps. Knockhart. Are we showing on to... He's on the right side. We want to keep him out right. Yep, we're doing that. All right, I don't know what's going on there then. Time on with the ball. Oh, I just want to cancel that. That's probably why that's highlight's still going, isn't it? All right, from the throw, though. From the throw. Time on for Gomez. Back for time on. Ball comes in. It's headed away. Can we get to that first? No, we can't. There's a big old gap in our midfield there, isn't there? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. We look way, way too open here. I'm wondering if, you know what we might do? We can do it. Is we might ditch the number 10 here. Go a DM, because there's just way too much space in there, isn't there? They ran through us like we weren't even there, and that's not a good shot. Okay. Lessons will be learnt. Let's put Berg back in. Drop Gomez in a little bit. We can put Davies back to his more favoured box-to-box. And we will play Terry Cook as a complete forward, just so he'll drop back in here when needed as well. And we might just go back to putting these two. We'll end that experiment and just put these two back to normal defenders. There we go. All right. Hopefully that'll sort of clean up midfield a little bit, because that was way too much space that they had. Let's give it a demand more here. We've got the lead. We've done okay so far, but I don't feel like we're comfortable by any means here. Let's get that away. It's gone deep, but they do still have it. Dunk comes back in. Kenny with a decent header, but it's still there, bouncing around, and it's just over the bar. Oh, we're not looking good here. I might need to give a concentrate shout out here if I can. Match stats say we've had the better of the game, but I don't necessarily feel like that's the case. Another corner for Brighton. Another corner. They're looking the better team right now, I've got to say. That's been blocked. All right, can we go up the other end on the counter-attack? Here goes Lookman. He's got someone up there with him. It's Calvert-Lewin. He can't quite get there. Terry Cook picks it up and he loses possession. Is this highlight going to continue? Yes, it is. We should sweep that up. And this starts to become a long highlight now, and I start to get nervous. At least we have the ball. Where is Rajkovic going? It's a decent ball, but they put a lot of pressure on his teammate there to... Oh, this is long and it's scrappy. Just calm it down, boys. Calm it down. Gomez with the ball. A bit of space to run into. Can he pick a pass at the end of it? Terry Cook. Can Terry Cook do something? He goes himself. Oh, Terry Cook. 10th goal of the year. That's a nice one too. That's a nice shot from the edge of the area into the far corner. And that is 2-0. And I tell you what, I am going to tell them to concentrate, because we don't deserve that lead. Just a little bit of space for Gomez. Cook just was trying to find a bit of space. Found it right on the edge of the area. And again, questions over goalkeeper there, I would say. But, yeah, just concentrate here, boys. Concentrate. Let's hold this lead into the halftime break. And then we can go from there. Gomez has had a really good game, hasn't he? A goal and an assist. I don't think that lead is anywhere near as comfortable as it seems. I'm going to say I'm not happy with that, because I really don't think we've played well there. I don't think we need to change anything too much. If we can hold this 2-0 lead for a little while, we will look to bring on Turpey, especially Berg. I'm a little bit worried about our defence, but to be honest, we're not pulling up any trees as it is, so there's no reason to think that Turpey would come on and do any worse, to be honest. Their match ratings, their match ratings can only be so bad because they're missing chances, really. Here goes Knockhart, ball to the back post for Gross, and that is just bad defending. We need to change something here. What can we change? Let's maybe get stuck in. I don't know what to do. We haven't looked good, have we? Let's maybe counter press. Let's slow it down. Let's maybe just slow everything down. Yeah. I don't really understand why. I mean, this is from a throw. So, I mean, if this is how we're... I mean, it's going to be a different team, but if this is how we're going to defend against Inter Milan, we're going to be in all sorts of trouble, aren't we? Is Gross their winger? Okay, that is him. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do here? We've seen Knockhart and Gross just getting way too much space. We're going to go and tell them to man mark. Where is he here? Knockhart. Because we've seen them both just with way too much space for my liking. So, and gross. There we go. And let's hope that kind of fixes the problem somewhat anyway. Let's maybe tell him to calm down. A bit nervous. I don't really understand what's going on with us here. Davies isn't having a good game again. We'll take him off. As good as time as any to bring Toby Berg on. Stuart Taylor's worrying me a little bit. But to be honest, it's Stark that looks nervous, which isn't great either, is it? We'll give it a demand more here. See if that fires them up a little bit. Not really, is it? Nothing's really working. Lookman's not having a good game. Josh Bowler does fine when he plays, usually. He did really well on loan last year. You can see his attributes are decent enough. So I would like to give him some game time if we can. Alright, another highlight. I just want to get out of this, to be honest. I just want to try and get out of this with a win. They've gone over the top. We should get to that first. Do we? Yes, Stark's there. Excellent effort. Let's just get rid. There we go. Oh, it's not a good clearance, though. It's not a good clearance. It's a horrible clearance. What is wrong with us today? We have not looked good defensively this entire game. Show some passion, boys. Stark did really well there. And then, I mean, he didn't really have too many options. We just didn't get back. And Stuart, where is our right back? We need a goal again now, don't we? Let's just maybe... We'll just try and hang out for a replay, I think, at this point. Oh, it's extra time. We don't even get a replay. Aggressive. Come on, boys. Gomez has done well. Calvert-Lewin's been fine. So I don't understand maybe he was too far up the pitch to get back. Okay, they've changed the way they're playing, which is why that's probably happened. So is Timon still marking the wrong guy? Yes, he is. He should be marking Knockhart as an attacking right midfielder. All right, perhaps that was what went wrong. Let's start extra time here, and yeah, 2-0 up and blew that. Let's not go out of the FA Cup here, guys, having held a 2-0 lead. Please and thank you. Let's try and get creative. Stark is still looking nervous. I mean, he's probably captain, I would imagine. He's certainly one of the leaders of the team. I think he's even club captain. He needs to be doing better. He should be leading the way. He can't be looking nervous. Let's try another get creative. Are we going to go to penalties? Now, we do still have a sub. Do we have a good penalty taker on the bench? Vladzic, we could look to bring on. Look when we've already taken off. So Vladzic would be the man. So we might look to bring him on if this is continuing to look as though it might go to penalties. Let's go attacking now. We have looked a little bit better that half, didn't we? Let's be expressive. Are we going to pay the price for prioritising Champions League? Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's the right thing to do, which is obviously why I did it. But yeah, I mean, I thought we'd still have enough to get past them, to be honest. Let's make this sub. Who is the worst penalty taker, actually? Who do we want to take off? Penalties. Timon is a bit rubbish. Taylor is the worst. And Berg's not great. You know what? Let's maybe go like for like here. Yeah. That might be the best thing to do. It's risky taking off a defender for an attacker. You know, the game is tied after all, so... Sorry, Toby. It's for the best, I think. And there's still a minute to go. This may not be it. We've just hoofed it forward. Gomez is there. Knocked it down for Terry Cook. Round the corner ball for Calvert-Lewin. Can we rescue ourselves? A late goal here. It's gone back post. It's headed clear. Kenny's there. Kenny. No, he can't. It's Bowler. Can we get a ball into the box? Kenny in some space. Ball comes in. Oh, it's fallen again. It's Gomez. Oh, it's ricocheted. It's pinballs. But we can't find the back of the net. That's a little bit unlucky there. 10 seconds to go. We're going to penalties. I don't think I have penalties in me today. Cook for Calvert-Lewin. Just get it in the box. It's headed clear again. And it does go to penalties. Oh, Rajkovic in goal. I think he's rubbish at penalties, I think, isn't he? Gross to start us off. Oh, straight down the middle. Sergio Gomez, he's already got 1 goal. We need him to step up again here with another. Come on, Sergio. Oh. I'll be honest, we don't deserve to go through. But come on, Rajkovic. Oh, he went the right way. Just couldn't claw it out. Vlasic, right, this was your sole purpose in this game, Vlasic. Come on, mate. We need this. We really need this, don't we? Vlasic puts it in. Good stuff from Vlasic. All right, Knockhart. He's been brilliant. Has he used up all his brilliance? Come on, Rajkovic. Come on, mates. Oh, we'll take it. We will take it. It's a little bit of luck. Bad luck for them, but as I said, we need it. We need it. All right, John Joe, let's level this thing up, mate. Come on. Come on. There we go. Back on level terms. All right. Have we got the momentum switch going our way? Douglas Luiz, he's been quite good today, hasn't he? It would be harsh if he missed, but it's a harsh sport. Come on, Rajkovic. Oh, he stood there. He's just stood there and batted it away. There we go. All right. We can take the lead now with Josh Ebola. Come on, mates. Get in. All right. All right. We're 1 penalty away now. We're 1 penalty away. If Rajkovic can save this, he's the hero. If not, someone's going to take a penalty. Will it be Terry Cook? Someone's going to take a penalty to be a hero. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's just have Rajkovic be the hero. Number 95, of course. And let's get ourselves into this. Would it be a quarterfinal? It's the 5th round. I think we'll be into the quarterfinals. Rajkovic! He can't make the save, and it is going to take one of our men to be a hero. Who is it going to be? Who steps up? It's Nick Stark. Do it for the North, mate. Do it for the North. Come on, mate. What do we say to death? Not today. Come on. Not today, Nick Stark. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Get in. All right. We don't deserve it, but we have got through. We've scraped through on penalties, and Nick Stark indeed did say not today, and that is us scraping through. That was a massive let-off, boys. So there it is, a penalty thriller. It was a penalty thriller, wasn't it? We missed the first penalty, but we scraped and clawed our way back. To be fair, I mean, in a way, it was a gutsy effort, wasn't it? We were second best for most of that game, but we were 2-0 up, so you know, we shouldn't pat ourselves on the back too much. Anyway, guys, wait right there. It's time for some Champions League football against Inter Milan. Okay, welcome back. It's time to face off against Inter Milan in the Champions League round of 16. Now, it's the team, Inter Milan team managed by Arsene Wenger. Now, given this is the round of 16, this should be no problem because that's when Wenger usually checks out, isn't it? So this is a team we're sending out to face them back to the full-strength team. So it's Lafont in goal, Digne, Luis Felipe and Milo as a back four, Witsel and Canente in midfield, Richarlison, Vlasic and Bernard. They're in behind Davy Selke up top. And we don't face Seamus Coleman. He's on the bench down here. It should be able to see that. I don't think it's behind my head. So Coleman's on the bench, so we don't have to face him. He's almost certainly going to come off at some point, come off the bench and score, isn't he? Now, what do we want to say here? Let's go a little bit of where the underdogs that suit us go and cause an upset. Some calm, we have faith. I don't know if we would be necessarily the underdogs in a game like this, but yeah, you know, we'll take it if we get it. I don't really care what the odds say as long as we win, right? So let's see what we can do. I'd like to see Davy Selke re-find his goal-scoring boots. It's after Christmas now, so Bernard might explode back on the scene. It's a decent ball for Richarlison, but he can't. Oh, he's won that back and can't quite find the cross. But a promising start, 20-odd seconds in. Let's hope that will continue. Here we go from the corner. Canente to knock it in. We've got some big lads in there, and that's not quite. Flapped clear by the goalkeeper. Flapped clear by the goalkeeper and cleared by one of the defenders for Inter Milan. We've got off to a good start possession-wise. Haven't really made it show yet. Another ball comes in. Davy Selke! We've made it count now. Lucky 13 for him for the year. Canente with another assist. He's an assist machine this year. He's actually that's something else that happened in between episodes. He was sort of being talked about as the European Golden Boy. Now, given that he's 19, he has another 2 or 3 years he could be eligible to win that. I mean, he's going to win it at some point, isn't he? Almost certainly. But yeah, good to see him being linked with a little bit of recognition, because I think he deserves it. He's been absolutely fantastic for us this year. That's not a goal, just past the post. And of course, the other thing from that Davy Selke goal is an away goal, which could prove invaluable come the end of the second leg at Goodison. But yeah, the more goals we can score here, the better and the happier I will be. Now, if you remember when we looked at their team, they didn't score too many goals. It was only really Icardi that got goals for them, and he did get quite a few. That's well claimed by Handanovic in the end there. Now, that was surely not the highlight. Is he going to... Come on, do a Pickford. Do a Pickford. You've seen the videos of last year. No, it goes long. That's what Pickford should have done last year, isn't it? And we win the header. Icardi knocks it down. Got defenders sucked out of shape. Oh, and a good save from Lafont. He has plucked one back off the scorecard there for them. The scorer was just putting up the one next to his name, and Lafont has just plucked that save out of nowhere, hasn't he? Ball comes back in. Oh, and again Lafont is there. We need to... What's happened there? Free kick for Everton. Just need to keep our concentration a little bit here. We've given a demand more, but as the highlight was starting, Vlasic knocks it down for Digne. Back post cross. It's headed away, and are we going to get caught on the counter-attack here? Icardi with the ball. He's their main threat, of course. That's not the best pass. Oh, it's an absolutely shocking pass. Carlson tracks back. Now just do something sensible here, boys. Sensible. Sensible. That's a calm and sensible so far. In for Witsel. We should be able to play out of here, surely. Vlasic with the ball. He's had a really good year, Vlasic. He just keeps getting better and better. Here goes Bernard. What's Bernard? He could do anything from here. There's a cracking ball for Carlson. Squares it back for Vlasic. Oh, it's off the post. Unlucky. That would have been a really, really nicely worked goal. Just walking it up the pitch, and we just couldn't quite find the finish at the end of it. Come on, boys. Come on. It's a relatively open game, isn't it? Both teams are going for it. Oh, it's off the crossbar, and again, we just do enough. We've been a little bit lucky, haven't we, so far? Bernard on the counter-attack again. What can he do? He's devastating in areas like this. He finds Richarlison. Can Richarlison dig something out? He can. It's headed clear, though. Can we get that back? No, that's the end of the highlights. I might just throw out a concentrate here if I can. We've been okay. We have been okay, but look at that. Lafont is arguably the best player on the field right now, and that's never a good sign. But so far, so good. We're 1-0 up. I'm going to say I'm not happy with that, because I don't think we can be happy with that. I might be about to sneeze here, so apologies if that does happen. Yeah, I mean, the only really... We've created chances, but obviously the only goal we've scored did come from the corner. Which is fine, if we get goals from set pieces, that's all well and good. Back post for Vlasic. Oh, it's a scissor kick, and it's almost a wonderful thing. But just over the bar in the end. Vlasic is looking dangerous on occasion here, isn't he? Now we need to defend well from a set piece. We did do a little bit of defensive work from training for corners, but not for set pieces. But it's essentially the same thing, isn't it, really? Is that a handball? Digne, a bit of a rushed clearance there, and they're spreading they look as though they have a goal in them. That wasn't it, though. That wasn't it. Lafont with a throw. Is this highlight going to continue? It looks like it might be going to. Digne in for Witsel. Back for Tar. For Digne. What can we do? We're just kind of standing around here. We're not really giving him options. Vlasic goes out there for Richarlison. What can he do on the counter-attack? Canente's going with him. He's dinked in a nice ball. It's a stunning effort. Was that from Bernard, I think? And it's a corner. It's another cracking save from Handanovic, their goalkeeper. Come on, boys. From the corner. Let's double this lead. Canente, back post, headed away again. Can we win that? No. Oh, we could be in a bit of trouble here, actually. Pizzi with the ball. He's gone early. Oh, good header from Milo. Cracking header from Milo, actually. Let's give it a show some passion here. We're not looking particularly good. We started off well, and I just feel the longer the game goes on here, the more Inter is coming back into it. Do we perhaps need to look to change something? They're a passing team. I wonder if we just tighten up the lines and perhaps do that. And I'm wondering if we don't exploit the flanks, because we are finding a little bit of love through the middle at times, aren't we? So let's not exploit the flanks. Let's see if that helps us at all. Let's give it a get creative as the highlight starts. Digne with the ball. There's a lot of space in the middle here, isn't there? That's a cracking pass for Milo. Goes back in for Canente. What can he do? That looks offside from Richarlison. It's not given. It's dinked in for Selke. He had to do better. At least test the keeper from there. Come on, boys. They're looking nervous. Can we capitalise on that? 1-0's not bad, but obviously, you know, we'd love a second goal, away goal, wouldn't we, if we could get it. We're going to tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to take Vlasic off for Gomez. What have I done there? I don't know what we've done, so we'll just undo that. We've taken Selke off for somebody. All right, so let's go. We want to take Gomez for Vlasic. Please, game. There we go. Milo isn't having his best game. We don't really have a right-back option on the bench. And to be honest, he's not done that bad, has he? Canete knocks the ball in. It's over the bar again. This time I think it was Witsel. Oh, we have been really close to this second goal, but we just can't quite get it. We'll give it one more get creative if we can. I don't want to risk giving away a goal. This is probably it. I don't know what that was. That was just giving the ball to the crowd. Bernard's picked up a twisted knee. Hopefully that's not too serious. But we do go back to Goodison with a lead. It wasn't particularly good performance-wise, but it's a lead. And we have seen in the past, at Goodison, we can be devastating on this Bernard injury. 4 to 5 days, that's not bad. Okay, we can handle that. Because we still obviously have Rafinha out. Now, how much longer is he out for? Please, game, when you're ready. Rafinha. He's coming back soon. So about the same time. It's about a week away. So we should have him back for the second leg, actually. We can hopefully get Bernard and Rafinha running at them for the second leg. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit a thumbs up. It helps people find the channel and lets me know people are watching as well, which is always good. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Welcome, of course. And make sure you ring the bell to know when I upload new episodes, because the next episode is going to be massive. There will be an FA Cup tie in here somewhere, but I'm assuming it's not going to be good enough to move the Liverpool game somewhere closer to the second leg. So what we'll do, we'll be coming back from the Merseyside derby. If there's an FA Cup tie in there as well, we'll show that. And if not, we'll skip over Middlesbrough and we'll show Inter Milan. So minimum, you get a Merseyside derby next episode. Maximum, you could get a Merseyside derby and the Champions League second leg as well. But that's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.